Welcome to another quick drive video. In today's video, we're inside of the 2018 F-150 Platinum Series. Now, this is definitely a very nice truck, and this is actually Motor Trend's 2018 Truck of the Year. With that being stated, this truck definitely does have some expectations to live up to as we go into our review right now. And honestly, just sitting in it right now, I really do like the interior of the vehicle as well as the exterior. And just going around the exterior right now, just talk about it real quick. You know, I really do like how Ford has done a little bit of the refresh of the front of the vehicle. You know, you have those circular headlights, you know, almost shaped like a C. I really like how that's still there, and it still looks really cool, and it still has a ton of chrome on the outside. And like I said in previous videos, some people may not like chrome. I personally like chrome, especially when it's executed in the right way. And on big American trucks, I really think Ford and Chevy and Dodge really know what they're doing as far as putting chrome bits here and there. You know, it's never too much, and honestly, I don't even know if you could have too much because these vehicles are so big, along with this F-150 that I'm in right now. But like I said, in the front end of the vehicle, I really do like that front end. You also still have your giant Ford badge. I mean, the Ford badge up there is huge. It is honestly bigger than my hand. It's ginormous up there, and I really do like that. Moving around the vehicle some more, of course, like I said, with this being the platinum version of the F-150, of course, you have retractable running boards. So they come down when the door is open, and they go up as the door closes, which is really nice. I think it really gives the truck more of a higher look, and it also gives it more of a cleaner look with, you know, not having running boards hanging down there all the time. And it still allows you to get into the vehicle really easy. So I really do like that feature. Now, moving toward the rear of the vehicle, you of course have your tailgate back there, and actually you can open up the tailgate with the key fob. Now, it used to be back in the day that, you know, you'd walk up to your tailgate and you'd open it, and tailgates are generally really heavy, along with the Ford F-150. So Ford decided to stop that, and now they have hydraulics in the tailgate that slowly lower it down. You know, that way, you know, you're not trying to catch the tailgate as it comes and it doesn't catch you off guard or anything like that. And then of course you still have the step system that Ford has integrated into the tailgate. Really simple and easy to use. I've used it tons of times, of course, in previous videos if you guys see me get into the back of the truck. Still the same case in this video. I really liked how Ford, even in the 2018 model, still improved it, really giving it a cleaner look, basically hiding it more in the tailgate. So I really like how that is. Now we're gonna go ahead and take the 2018 Ford F-150 on the road here. Gonna go ahead and push the start, just put my foot on the brake, and of course it starts right on up for me. And this is equipped with the 10-speed automatic transmission that is in the 01, the Raptor, and now the 2018 Mustang GTs and the Mustang EcoBoost. So we're gonna go ahead and see how this is with this 365 horsepower V6, like I said, under the hood. Now this vehicle does have different drive modes. You can go through them all, but we're gonna go ahead and put it in sport via the gear selector shift right here. There's a little button on the side. Have the vehicle in first gear. It is in the manual mode here. Now I'm not expecting it to be crazy, but we're gonna go ahead and put our foot down here just from a dead stop. Okay. Alright, so it definitely gets up and moves, especially for a truck. We're talking about a vehicle that easily weighs over 4,000 pounds, 365 horsepower, twin turbos. It definitely could be stronger, as you know, you could do your aftermarket tuning and whatnot, but what you get from the factory is really strong. As some of you guys know, I am a pretty big truck person, and personally I would go with the V6 EcoBoost. Now some people were gonna boo me for that, and some people are going to boo me for that, but honestly, I feel like this is where the future is going. Now, Ford still offer the 5-liter V8 that, you know, a lot of people want to stay true to, and I don't blame you because, you know, the V8 does have a better soundtrack, but honestly, this thing doesn't sound bad at all. I mean, just starting still in sport mode here, starting in first gear, and of course, and I forgot the shift right there, but it has a wonderful sound. It doesn't sound bad at all. And you also have a really nice turbo sound coming from those twin turbos up front. So now we're gonna go ahead and see how this vehicle handles on the back roads. Now, of course, I'm not gonna be too hard on it because it is a truck. And, you know, of course, I'm gonna expect a lot of body roll and not really expecting too much handling. But here we go. Gonna go ahead and pop it back into the manual mode here. There goes that torque again. The EcoBoost motor honestly does have a ton of torque. Of course, with it being a truck, so you would expect to have a torque, but it's just really, it's a motor that shouldn't be, you know, downed upon. Like I said earlier, some people might want the 5-liter V8. Me personally, I would take the EcoBoost just because it's different, and, you know, I think the actual platform, there's still a lot to go there. Like I said, even though the V8 does have a ton of potential, this V6 is still a really good engine, and just feeling this now on these roads, a really smooth ride. Like I said earlier, you know, with this being a truck, you would expect certain things like a smooth ride, and with the Platinum series, you're going to have a really nice refined interior. Now for me personally, like I said, the exhaust sounds incredible, but I would like a little bit more growl and grunt. And just going over these turns, here's some body roll, so it's not even really pointing me really trying to push this vehicle that hard. But you know, it does handle the turns nicely. I don't feel like I'm gonna flip over or anything like that. Of course, I wasn't going like, you know, 40 or 50 miles around those turns. I was doing around 35, but you know, the vehicle does feel really nice. And we're gonna go ahead and do another roll onto the gas here in first gear. Really gonna see how the power is. And here we go, point the wheel straight. I love hearing these twin turbos spool up, and the truck really does move really fast for, like I said earlier in the video, the size. I mean, I really wish the cameras would really show how fast you're going and how fast everything, just the acceleration is happening with these F-150s. More about this F-150, the interior with this F-150 is just really nice. I'm still really blown away how Ford is able, in my opinion, Ford is really taking the truck game up to another level. They've raised the bar, they keep doing it every year, and I can definitely see why this truck is Motor Trend's 2018 Truck of the Year. The interior is just so refined, like I said earlier, with this being the Platinum version. Also in this vehicle, you have more creature comforts like a steering wheel that I think is very nice, really nice wrapped leather, and it also is heated, and that is a big plus because it is 28 degrees outside right now when I'm filming this video, and I really did enjoy using this heated steering wheel after being outside and, you know, filming all those shots. And then of course you have your Sync 3 system that is really nice and easy to use. It's also really fast too. Every time I use Sync 3, you know, I realize how fast it is compared to Sync 2 and whatnot, so that is a nice plus. And then of course behind the steering wheel you do have a nice screen here that displays stuff like, of course, your basic information, so your RPMs and whatnot. I already discussed earlier how you can see what gear you're in, but you also have the ability to display your trip fuel information, your truck info, that's going to be your tire pressures, your digital speedometer and whatnot. And then you have, of course, your towing status, your towing information, and your tour lineup. So this vehicle also has the ability to back you up to the trailer accordingly, you know, wherever it may be, which is really nice and easy because, you know, I've seen a lot of people struggle with trying to back up to the trailer, but this F-150 makes it really easy for you to do that. And then you also have your off-road status. Like I stated earlier in the video, that this truck is basically, the computers will measure exactly how the truck is leaning and whatnot and give you an idea of where the truck is, along with that 360-degree cameras that you have, like I said earlier. I'm also a really big fan of these seats and the way they feel. They're really comfortable, and they also just like the simple things about this interior, like the fact that it's not black. A lot of people just get black interiors, and you know, they still look nice and clean and whatnot, but with this being this really nice red, almost reminds me of the King Ranch edition, their tan leather that they have in theirs. I really do like how, you know, just it really stands out and it just offsets the rest of the truck, in my opinion. And like I said, it's just different from everyone else. So wrapping up my time with the 2018 Ford F-150, I definitely see all the refinements and every improvement that Ford has made. I really do think that Ford is, like I said earlier in the video, just really raising the bar every year with these trucks, and just really keeping, you know, Chevy and Dodge on their toes, and including Toyota and whatnot, just on their toes. You never know what Ford is going to do, and they just keep showing that they're improving their trucks and that they, you know, really do own the truck game. If you guys like this video, go ahead and leave a like on the video. Tell me what you guys think of the 2018 Ford F-150. You know, would it be your first choice as a truck, or would you prefer something else, and tell me why. Other than that, guys, I'll catch you guys in another video.